When it's time to celebrate someone, whether it's their birthday or anniversary, or if it's the achievement of a milestone, we express our love in many ways. Gifts, cards, some examples. In a marriage or in a intimate relationship, a spouse can acknowledge their lover with touch, with words, with romantic, ideas, etc. However, those gifts are all great, but it's the gift of our attention and being present with the person in the moment. That is one of the most important gifts that we can give those whom we are with. Decades ago, I began my corporate career as a bank teller. And one of the pieces of coaching that I received from my bank manager was to be present and give all my attention to the customer who's in front of me. I specifically remember when the lines at my teller station would get long, I'd get really antsy about, wanting to rush with the person, who's standing in front of me. And I would have to remind myself, no, I got to be fully present and serve the customer who's standing in front of me. See what happens today with all this technology and the tools that we have. We're constantly looking at our phones. Any bing or any ding that happens, it distracts us. It takes being intentionally somebody who is willing to either put it in airplane mode or shut it down, or even leave it in your home or the car, so you're not distracted, so you can be present in the meeting or be with the person that you're having coffee with. How does it make you feel when you really want to be heard and the person in front of you is distracted or looking at their device, whether it's a laptop or a phone? I don't like it. See, it clearly shows what's important to them. When they are doing that, something else is more important than you who's sitting right in front of them. Now, I get that there are some exceptions and they can be addressed beforehand, but not abused. There has been times when I'm expecting an important call from a family member, and I'll let the person know, hey, if I get this call, would you please excuse me? I want to answer this. And that's acceptable. See, consciously being with the person you're with is one of the greatest gifts that we can give. One of my clients is a CPA, and in his work with me, he took on transforming his marriage. And he began with scheduling time, to go on a date with his wife. And he said he decided he was not going to look at his phone when he's out with his wife. That was a huge step for this individual. And it altered the relationship because now he's present with his wife versus worrying about, okay, what's his next? How can he answer this question for his client? Mm-mm. If you are in an intimate relationship, set aside your phone and be with the person who's in front of you. So how can you raise the bar for yourself in this context? How can you be more present with those who are around you? Think about it. How can you do that? First thing is you can begin by noticing it, and then you can take a conscious step. See, when we are present with people, people can feel it. They can sense our energy. They feel noticed. They feel acknowledged. And it shows them that the interaction is important to me. So tell me in the comments below where and how you can begin to pay more attention, whether it's with your spouse or our children. My God, that there are times when our children get the worst of us. Being present with our children and our loved ones. For those of you who are new, to these sessions with me, My name is Sandhya Maheshwari, and I'm with Lotus Life Mastery. I teach transformational principles. That's what I do. And as a speaker, teacher, and coach, I pride myself on offering online and in person workshops. I love working with people who are ready and who are willing to make the shift from where they are right now to where they would really love to be, whether it's their professional life or their personal life, doesn't matter. You can't separate professional and personal. How you do anything is how you do everything. So if you have a company or a team or you're in human resources and you wish to bring life tools to your organization, I would be delighted to provide value at your next meeting. See, I offer workshops online and in person, and I offer them to people who are ready and willing to move beyond being stuck. So in my workshops, people learn tools, how they can apply, you know, skills and tools into their life every day. Those are the life skills that I teach. You get very clear also about what your goal is. What is your vision? What is it something that you would love to do that you have been, ignoring and setting aside? And most importantly, people will begin to see and ask questions. How do I bring more balance and fulfillment in my life? So message me. The calendar link to get in touch with me is meetsandhya.com. And be sure to subscribe for future educational tips.